Hello, 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 hello. This is HQ in the house. HQ in the house. So we are here with another Kendra G review. We cranking them out today. We doing our thing. We getting up to par with our request for reviews. So, without further ado, we meet him.
Now I ran into Fresh at the Black Men's Wear for the first time. Posted him on my video. See, I'm not Fresh, so I wasn't looking anywhere my eyes wasn't supposed to be. But apparently, when I posted to my IG, the ladies was looking at your pants the whole time.
Wow. That's wild. I heard about it. People called me and told me. So
I wasn't even paying attention.
I mean, you shouldn't have been paying attention. That's wild. You know, it's crazy.
All right, so we got Fresh. Fresh, what part of Chicago do you represent?
I'm a street villain, townian. I'm a downtownian.
A downtownian. Downtownian. But was you born in Chicago?
Woodlawn.
From Woodlawn, okay. How old are you, Fresh?
40.
40, and what do you do for a living?
I own Millennial Design Group. You know, we're architectural product-based company. We're national. 7 years I've been running this company, and now we're 6 employees in, doing a good thing right now.
Good for you. Do you have any kids?
No.
No kids. Ever been married? Do you want kids?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know anymore, but I would say yeah, but if I say no and it happened, I'm not gonna be mad about it. But honestly, at this point, I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to even get there,
You wouldn't even know how to get there. Well, you would have sex with a woman.
Funny act.
All right, let's get to it, Fresh. Speaking of a woman, what kind of woman you looking for?
We've been through this. She gotta be fine. That's where I'm at. I always keep it like real, like, cool with the world, with your audience, but I still get cooked. So he's gonna keep it real. Like, gotta be fine, between the ages of 25, 20, 29, maybe 30. Go to the gym. I don't care about that woman to God stuff and good morals. I don't really care about none of that. Just leave me alone when it's time to leave me alone, and just be around when it's time to be around. Because we're gonna be there together. But
see, this is what you say when you're desperate to get a woman, because you have alternative ways to get a woman or to attract a woman. Not an ugly man, just a geeky tech human being, and just with enough side of ugly to be repulsive to women.
I like peace. I've been through too much turmoil to just not have no peace. That's it.
How does one have a lot of turmoil and you have money? You can pay for that turmoil to go away. What do you mean turmoil and you want peace? You've been rolling for the past 6 years. You should have paid for the peace, paid for the comfort. You should be riding on good. You should be paying for therapy. You should be having all of that stuff at your fingertips. Women at your fingertips. Maybe you don't seem socially awkward. You don't seem like you're a straight up retard. So what is the issue with you at the age of 40 on Kendra G's show looking for a woman? What's up?
It's just peaceful and fine. Just be peaceful and fine. And about between like 5'7", 5'6", and 5'10", like, 'cause I'm 6'5", so I don't really want. If I have kids, I don't want no short kids.
I refuse to believe that he's been out here hunching women after women after women. I refuse. And he's on the tech geeky side, right? There's no way. And if he hasn't, he's been in there, he's been doing the geeky thing. But then geeky fine men still find women. But he's not a fine man. Ordinary, extraordinary, he's just ordinary. I'd give him a 4, 3 or 4, but that's about it. We had to see the kinder cam and all that good stuff.
And you gotta have the athletics about, you know. You gotta be able to run down the street, you know, jump, play some volleyball, you know. 'Cause I'm an athlete or a retired athlete, so I want like we're talking about kids. That's how I'm gonna get to a child. If I don't get those things, then I'm never having children.
So all those things are a requirement in order for you to procreate a baby.
Yeah.
Okay, 5'7",
Five, 5'7", 5'6" to 5'10".
Okay, 5'6" to 5'10". She has to be the age. What's the age again?
29. I'll do 30, but guys, you gotta be turning 30. You know, I'm not doing over 30.
Nothing over 30. And what's the youngest? 25. And you're 40. So why not?
Why would you need to stay under 30? What's going on with under 30? First, it's creepy. Specifically regarding, and we have the Epstein thing in our mind, right? Not to say that you have anything to do with that, but anytime we hear a man says he wants to date a woman that's 10 to 15 or more years younger than him, it starts to make the skin crawl. And he said, I ain't doing nothing over 30. She can't be 31. She hot as hell. She can't be 32. You're creepy.
A woman that was 32.
See? Nah, no, we're not doing that.
Okay, you didn't mention it in this interview, but you are a Republican.
Yeah, of course.
Is this important that your woman be a Republican as well?
Man,
He don't even know what
my woman's gonna be my wife, so she's gonna vote wherever the household votes. So yeah, she's gonna be a Republican.
So if you are a Democrat, you have to be willing to switch up.
And it's not even a real thing. It's just like
If she's a black woman, more than likely she's going to be a Democrat. It's just a fact of life. We're part of the 92%. Get over that.
do we make enough money to even be Republicans? You know, like that's what we got to, realize. Like this is about finance, economy. You know, I don't really like travel in a Democratic space anymore. So most of the people I'm around are Republicans because of their, economic means that they have. So, and it seems like Democrats are always angry about something. You know what I mean? And I used to be a Democrat. I used to be angry about things.
And I think you need to rethink that Republican garbage, because the Republican Party that would never have signed a bill spending all that kind of money, never would have went to war, never would have been part of a cover-up for a pedophile. Maybe you need to rethink the priorities and moral standing of your party, because they're trash.
It's how I started making money, and I started growing, and I started doing what I had to do. I was like, hey, my money's getting taxed too much. I run a business. I gotta pay for employees.
Well, how about this? Let's finish this conversation in person. Fresh, come on out. Let's just meet you in person.
Fresh.
I was rooting for the nigga.
Okay, what is I can see Zach dropped when he heard Republican.
I was rooting for him.
Do you find that to be a challenge, being a black Republican?
I'm gonna tell you something that don't go together. Politics and pussy don't go together.
They go together like a motherfucker.
No, it don't. It dry them up, bro. As soon as you said Republican, they dried up. They was wet.
I feel like a black Republican.
Okay. Wait. Before you ask a question, we gotta talk to him. You got them very passionate. Okay, Fresh. Okay, so what's your challenge with dating in Chicago?
The problem is, it's not a challenge.
Oh, it's not a challenge. So why haven't you?
Look at the way he's dressed. Wow.
You found the one that you're looking for.
40 years old and he dressing like that. No body definition, nothing. Skinny legs, girl shoes.
Chicago is Chicago.
What does that mean?
A lot of beautiful women.
A lot of beautiful women.
Beautiful women.
So you have a lot of options.
Now I'm a bachelor.
You're a bachelor. Do you want to be in something committed?
That's why I'm a bachelor, of course.
Okay, so what is the challenge in finding the woman you can be committed to?
That's a great question.
Okay, we have an audience question. Zach.
Come on, let's get it. Come on down. Come on down.
You look cute.
Come on now. I
You
see
look
you.
great.
Remember, we can disagree, but we're still going to be respectful.
Oh, yeah, for
Okay.
sure. I'm 38. Where did you come up with that age range of women?
That's just how I live.
But why?
So whatever I said made you feel like you wanted to come and ask me about my age range,
Yes,
right? So this is my
yes,
question.
'cause
So this is
you're
my
40.
question. This is my question. So why?
Because I
Why
want
do
to
you
know
care?
why can you not go older than 30? Like why? You
Well, that's
made
his-
that,
well, that's
made
his
that a
pre-
point, but you made that a point
Do
to
you
say
got preferences?
age range, yeah, but like
Your purposes.
yeah, let me tell you why though. But I'm 38, so of course I'm gonna go with somebody that's closer to my age range. But I'm like, why don't you go over 30 and you're
There's
40?
nothing I could say to you that's gonna make you like. I want to answer the question. My preference is you still beautiful. It don't have nothing to do with that. It's just that you can't. I need to have kids. I need to have kids. I need to have kids. I need to have you 38.
Wait. Didn't he say he didn't know whether he was sure about that? He didn't know about how to go about that? So that can't be it. There's nothing wrong with his preference. Nothing. That on top of the fact that he's a geek, on top of the fact that he's socially awkward, on top of the fact he dressed like he's stepped out of a cartoon, means he has problems getting women, which means his dating life is difficult. So he needs to get somebody who has as least amount of experience as possible, because once she gets experience, she would not be looking at a 40-year-old geek.
You 38.
Okay, wait, pause. Let me say this. Wait, hold on.
You 38.
Okay. So, okay.
I love this show.
Okay. So, listen.
You 38.
I want to make sure we all understand. Everyone,
You
okay.
look great
that's
though.
right.
You look great.
That's right. So here's the deal.
look
There
good.
are men who prefer younger women because they want to have multiple children, and that is what they prefer. Now listen, whether you agree or disagree, they have a right for
They have a
that.
right.
And it's okay. Do not take it personal if you are not in that age range. Just like you as a woman, your worth is not attached to his preference. I literally just did a course about this because I'm learning that a lot of women feel like when they hear a guy's preference and it doesn't match them, they feel worthless or they're missing out. So I want to make sure we're all clear on that. If he wants, whether we agree with it or not, he has that right for that. And this is a very common theme amongst men, whether we want to admit it or not. Y'all say y'all want honesty. You want men to tell you the truth. They're talking more vocal, whether we agree or not.
That was so, so weird. I think because he is socially awkward, he dresses funny, he talks weird, don't know what he wants, 40 years old, thinks he's 20 years old, he just got out of the geeky room, thinks he can attract somebody that age. You have money, you can get her. You can get her. Some men need to lead with their money. It is what it is. Some of y'all need to lead with your money because you don't offer anything else. There's nothing to that man that says, I'm woman worthy. There's nothing that stands out with this man. Nothing. He has a rag on his head, baseball cap, tall, floods, funny shoes, talks funny, talks awkwardly, doesn't know what he wants, don't know whether he wants kids or not, can't find a woman without Kendra G's help. he's awkward and he seems like he's half in the bag and half on the sweet boy side. We can all, any normal, everyday, average human being should be able to find a person. If you cannot find you a person, then you're doing too much of the extremes. Check your extremes and tailor them accordingly. If you're in a relationship and it's not working, you need to check your extremes. Because people don't want to go be dragged all the way to the left or all the way to the right. And he seems to be goofy on top of the fact that he's 40 years old looking for a young kid under the age of 30 to have his children. He wasn't successful with the women his age. He's not successful. And he ain't successful with the ones that are less than his age. The ones that are 25 now. Like he said, Chicago is full of beautiful women. Why did you need to come on Kendra G to find you a mate? Because something is not there. And it's supposed to be. And I think it's the personality. I think you're devoid of one.